What is going on, everybody? ZyoniK here, and in today's video we're going to be checking out some battles from Jove SMX in the Ultra League. Now, I'm recording this after just shoutcasting the battle so you guys can kind of feel the energy. There are some really good battles today. Honestly, the Shiftry play is very high caliber from this battler. So I'm excited to share this with you guys because just shoutcasting it, I know that you guys are going to hear it after, but I love doing the intros after shoutcasting so you guys can kind of feel the energy. These battles were pretty good. So I hope you guys enjoy this video. Let me know what you guys think about this team. But right out the gate, we can tell this team is going to be weak 2 fighters. So like Machamp S Cavalier is going to give this team huge trouble, but Jove can handle those. So I hope you guys enjoy today's battles, and let's go ahead and get right in the video. Alright, getting into the first battle here, we have Shiftry against Giratina Altered on the lead. This is going to be a pretty solid matchup as this Shiftry will definitely be pressuring the shields with the foul plays here, as it's going to be doing super effective damage against Giratina Altered. Now we're going to see a Dragon Claw come through. Not going to do a lot of damage to the Shiftry, but it's going to start adding up the more Dragon Claws come through because Shiftry isn't a very bulky Pokemon. It's definitely offensive though with this foul play. As you guys can see, huge damage to that Giratina Altered right here. Now still doesn't need to shield. Dragon Claw is not going to pressure the KO here. It's still going to chip down the Shiftry, but it can get to another foul play and start to pressure the shields here on Giratina Altered and probably looking to win shield advantage. Foul play now coming through. Is it going to be shielded by Giratina Altered? It is. Okay. Can it get to another foul play in time? It can't. Charge move now coming through. The Shiftry is opting to shield right here. It definitely wants to either win switch advantage or take out this get the final shield from Giratina Altered. Risky right there, going for an extra 2 snarls, but this foul play right here will be finishing off Giratina Altered if they do not shield, which they don't. And then we're going to see a Cresselia now come in. So Registeel is going to be fantastic here against the Cresselia. Going to be resisting all of the moves. I'm not sure why they're waiting so long. All right, bringing in Registeel here against Cresselia. And we see a swap now. What did they swap into? It didn't show it. Flash Cannon likely going to be resisted right here by whatever it's coming into. Another Registeel, but this is where Typhlosion does really, really well, as Shadow Claw and Blast Burn will be doing quite a bit of damage to Registeel. Now, will we see a shield here on the Typhlosion? We do see a shield blocking that Focus Blast. That's a good shield right there. Blast Burn now going to be coming through after they overload on a little bit of energy so they can get more charge moves off against the Cresselia. Will this be shielded by Registeel though? Not shielded. That takes out the Registeel. Now we're going to see Cresselia. Nope, a surrender right there. So game 1, pretty solid play, good lead win, and good transition there, having hard counters to those most meta Pokemon. As you saw there, they faced off against the triple threat legendary of Registeel, Cresselia, and Giratina Altered, and that Shiftry Typhlosion was able to handle it. So let's move into game 2 here, and we'll have to see how this one goes. So we have a Shiftry lead versus Togekiss. Terrible, terrible lead. Has to bail out of there right away and is going straight into Typhlosion. Typhlosion isn't the best answer, but it's a decent answer. And it can still do a lot of damage against Giratina Altered right here. The Blast Burn will be resisted, but it's still going to do quite a bit of damage just from the raw power plus Shadow Claw damage, as you guys are seeing right here. Almost has Giratina Altered to 50% health. Opting not to shield right here. The Dragon Claw going to be coming through, chunking away the health of the Typhlosion. Now we're going to see them get to another Blast Burn in time. This is again going to do huge damage if it goes unshielded, but we will likely see a shield here from Giratina Altered, which we do. Great shield by them. Another charge move coming through, so they've won shield advantage and they're opting to let the Typhlosion go down right here. Probably going to be coming back in with the Shiftry and trying to load up on some extra energy, but we'll have to see how this plays out. So their big win has to basically be 2 shields and a Registeel, and hopefully they don't have a fire, maybe Charizard in the back. But we have Shiftry now, not going to shield. The Dragon Claw coming through. Again, going to chunk the health, but not enough to warrant a shield just yet. Looking to overfarm on energy. Going for the Leaf Blade now right here. Hopefully this will do enough damage, even though it is going to be resisted. And it does do enough damage. They know Togekiss is coming in, so they're hitting that swap button as fast as they can. Can they get the swap in time before a fast move comes through? They do get into the Registeel, and we see a Shiftry now come in. This is very solid for the Registeel, as Focus Blast will be doing massive damage because of the dark typing here on the Shiftry. Will we see a shield? No shield coming through. They just one-shot the Shiftry, and this game is over. Flash Cannon now going to be doing super effective damage against Togekiss, and this is where winning that shield advantage was huge right there for them. Really solid gameplay there in the mid game, resisting the urge to shield that Typhlosion, because now Reggie, they're not even going to shield the Registeel, even though this is probably going to be a flamethrower, which it is. They know that, oh, actually, yeah, they should be able to get to a Flash Cannon in time. This will be taking out the Togekiss right here, I believe. I think it's close enough. Definitely should be. Yeah, takes it out. So, good battle right there. Wins with 2 shields as well after losing lead. That's pretty impressive. So, let's go ahead and move into the next battle here. So, we saw there Togekiss into Shiftry, terrible lead. Typhlosion came in, helped transfer that mid game, and then Registeel cleaned it up. Now we have Shiftry against a Berserker right here. So interesting battle, because Berserker does have access to close combat, but it's also going to be resisting the Shadow Claws from the Berserker. But Foul Play is going to be doing some nice neutral damage, and Berserker isn't the bulkiest Pokemon out there, so we'll have to see how much damage. That does quite a bit of damage actually against this Berserker. Now it definitely needs to watch out for the close combat. Going for a Leaf Blade now. This will likely get a shield from the Berserker, which is going to be huge, which it does. And then we'll probably see a back-to-back close combat right here. Definitely wanting to shield to block these potential close combats, which it is. We'll likely see another one right away. This is definitely going to be another close combat. It's going to be a race to basically the next charge move. So another close combat coming through. Shiftry shields it. We see a swap now into Obstagoon. So Leaf Blade now coming through. This is still going to do quite a bit of damage. Leaf Blade is a hard-hitting move from a Shiftry. We see it take out about 25% of its health. We're going to see the Typhlosion now come in, going for that Blast Burn, wants to get that final shield, while not taking a lot of damage here from the Night Slash, I think. Yeah, decent amount. Oh no, an attack boost on the Obstagoon. That is terrible when that happens. This Obstagoon now can come out of control because of the damage that from counter. What it'll be doing to this team right here. It has Registeel and a Shiftry in the back. This Obstagoon, I think, is going to sweep this game right now. I don't see a way he can come back unless he can get a Focus Blast off before Obstagoon takes him out. But we'll have to see. What's he going to come in with? He's going to come in with the Registeel here. So he needs to land this Focus Blast. This could be a Cross Chop Obstagoon as well. May not be Gunk Shot. It's going to be Cross Chop. This is going to be doing massive damage. He may even switch as well on the charge move. Focus Blast now coming through. That is going to be enough here to take out the Obstagoon because of the 4 times weakness to fighting type moves. So Obstagoon goes down. We're going to see the Berserker now come in, able to get off the Leaf Blade right here. This is clutch in this matchup. This will be finishing off the Berserker before he can get off another charge move. What is in the back? It's going to be a Cresselia. What a huge play by that Shiftry. Foul Play now coming through. This is going to be doing super effective damage, and that just flipped the fight on its head. Things were looking bad, and he just made a fantastic play right here. Hopefully, no, this is going to be a Moonblast. This will be taking out the Shiftry. Hopefully, the Registeel can finish this game off right here. It's got some loaded energy. Health is pretty low. He's going to have to get off 2 Flash Cannons before 2 Moonblasts come through from the Cresselia. We'll have to see if he can get to 2 Flash Cannons. Here's the first one. Gets the Cresselia low. This is going to be a race now to a charge move. Charge move now coming through. Likely going to be the Moonblast. Could be the Future Sight right here. It is going to be the Future Sight. That is going to get Registeel extremely low. This is a race to the charge move, and he's able to get off the Flash Cannon in time. This will be finishing off the Cresselia, and what a fantastic Game 2 right there. Great game right there. Whew, that was a good one. That was a good one. Okay. Solid showcase. Let's go ahead and move into Game 3. So, actually, that was Game 3. This is going to be Game 4 because we saw Togekiss. I always get these mixed up. But we're moving into Game 4 now. So we'll have to see how this one goes. That one was really good. Very impressed right there. Shiftry versus Machamp on the lead. Terrible. Again, this team is going to be weak to fighters because of this steel and dark typing that's shared with this team. The Machamp staying in though because it does have access to Rock Slide, which is going to be doing super effective damage to fire type Pokemon. So opting to stay in. Blast Burn now coming through. This should definitely get the shield from the Machamp. And thankfully this Machamp is staying in, not knowing that the backline is so weak to fighting that if they just kept the Machamp alive, they could potentially sweep this team. Now, Machamp could still sweep here. He can fully counter down this Typhlosion. Gets a shield as well with the Cross Chop, going for another Blast Burn right here. This Shiftry is really going to have to land a Leaf Blade as quick as it can, because I imagine the Typhlosion now is just going to go down to fast moves. So Machamp clearing through this team right now. We're probably going to see the Shiftry come in, and he has to go for a Leaf Blade, but he's, oh, this is deadly. No, he's coming in with Registeel. He's looking to go for the Flash Cannon, hoping to bulk down these cross chops that are going to be coming in, but so much damage is going to be coming through from this Machamp. It's going to be incredible if he can flip this fight around because things are not looking good. This is like the one thing that can beat his whole team, as we're seeing right here. Another cross chop coming through. Can he get to the Flash Cannon? We see a swap now into Jirachi. Focus Blast now coming through. This is where the Machamp probably should have stayed in potentially, but we'll see a swap into Shiftry right now. Shiftry now can start getting ahead on energy. He needs to really load up. Charge move now coming through. This is going to be Doom Desire. It could still do a decent amount. Yeah, still does a decent amount. He needs to overload on energy right here. Shiftry is all about the energy gain. Needs to go for this foul play. This will be finishing off the Jirachi because of the psychic timing. Machamp is low. And we see Lapras now come in, so he's going to have to go for back-to-back Leaf Blades right here. I don't imagine how he can finish off this game because Ice Shards are going to be chunking this Shiftry. Can he get to another Leaf Blade in time? He cannot. Oh, man. Registeel is going to go down to a Surf right here, and that is going to be a good game. So really tough one to manage right there. Again, Machamp is fantastic against his whole team, but you don't see Machamp too often in the Ultra League meta. So solid game still right there, and let's go ahead and move into the final battle. So far, they're 3-1 in this set, showing a strong showcase from Shiftry and with energy. And we have another bad lead right here. So Escavalier is fantastic against the whole team. We're going to see the Typhlosion now come in. The instant swap into a Alolan Muck. Really interesting play because Typhlosion now can do quite a bit of damage with this Blast Burn to an Alolan Muck if it decides not to shield. It gets the first shield from the Alolan Muck. Now Alolan Muck starting to load up on some energy. Dark Pulse now going to be coming through. Shield coming through from the Typhlosion. Dark Pulse would still do quite a bit in the neutral matchup right here, even though Alolan Muck is more of a tanky Pokemon. Blast Burn now coming through. Again, huge neutral damage to this Alolan Muck if it goes unshielded. As you guys can see, that is quite a bit right there. We'll likely see another Dark Pulse come through. Probably another shield on the Typhlosion. Or maybe they'll let it go through. No, they definitely want to shield the Typhlosion. Gunk Shot, that's a huge mistake there by the Alolan Muck. They could have gotten off 2 Dark Pulses right now. Typhlosion now able to get to another Blast Burn. Will this get the shield from the Alolan Muck? It does get the shield. They're looking to swap. They swap into Registeel. That is a huge play because no shields up on the field. Escavalier now is going to come back in. But Escavalier is going to be taking neutral damage from this Focus Blast because of the Steel Bug typing right here. Charge move now coming through. This is going to be Drill Run. Going to be doing super effective damage. But not going to be enough to take out the Registeel right here. It's going to get it very, very low. Focus Blast now coming through. This is going to do quite a bit of damage to Escavalier in this matchup. Focus Blast connects for huge damage against Escavalier, but Escavalier loading up on so much energy, has Drill Run to do super effective damage to Typhlosion, and Mega Horn for the Shiftry. So how are they going to play this? They're going to go into the Typhlosion, risking it for the biscuit. Charge move now coming through. This is going to be the Drill Run that will be finishing off the Typhlosion. It is all up to Shiftry right now. Shiftry Snarls isn't going to be enough to finish off. It is enough to finish off Escavalier right there. Alolan Muck is low. What do they have in the back? Be a Cresselia. No, it's going to be a Lapras. Okay, this time around, able to get off the Leaf Blade with loaded energy against this Lapras. Lapras, though, can get to an Ice Beam relatively quickly, plus the Ice Shard damage. We see the swap into Alolan Muck. Fantastic play right there. Able to not fire off the Leaf Blade right away and load up on some extra energy right here. Leaf Blade able to finish off Alolan Muck. Lapras now coming through. Charge move. This is likely going to be Surf. That was too quick to be Ice Beam. It is a Surf, which is not going to be enough to finish off the Shiftry. Leaf Blade now coming through. Is this going to be enough to finish off the Lapras? It is enough to finish off the Lapras, and that is going to be a good battle. What a fantastic set right there. A great showcase of Shiftry. Fantastic high-level play right there. Congratulations, Jove SMX, for going 4-1 in this set, showcasing a high-skilled team. As we saw there, they're very weak to fighters, so like that Machamp, the Escavalier, is definitely going to give this team problems, but you can work yourself around it, and Shiftry with Energy Dance is huge. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Let me know down in the comments what you guys thought about these battles, what you guys thought about this team, and like always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.